Hey up photo pips, and welcome back to the channel, and if it's your first time here, welcome. A couple of things I want to go over in this episode, and the first one is, you're going to believe it, I've booked a trip to Cornwall. I've never been, I'm mega excited, but what I need, if you don't mind please guys, is some ideas or places of interest. I've got St Michael's Mount because that is a bucket list for me. Absolutely amazing. It just looks so beautiful. So many really nice images that you guys have posted over the years, and I just keep going back and looking at them, and it's something I've wanted to do. So me and the good lady have decided that we're going to go there for a week, and what I'd love to get is just your ideas on where to go, where to shoot that hidden gem, or maybe just that perfect view, that landscape. So please put a comment in the link below, or email me, or catch me on the Facebook page, or even on the Instagram. Instagram's doing quite well. I'm really impressed with it. I never sort of used it too much, but I really like it. The reason why I feel that I didn't use it too much was the transition of getting the image from the computer onto the phone, then uploading it to Instagram. Now if there's a workaround, guys, again, another comment down the bottom or on Instagram. Just, yeah, I'm still learning all this sort of thing. It's still really new, and I feel that I focus so much on the YouTube that the other things like Twitter and Instagram do drop behind. But it's something that I'm hoping to fix in the up and coming weeks, and try to post more on Instagram. I get a lot of people saying you need to post more, you need to post more. What else have I got? Right, yeah, Rottolight. Now I'm using the EOS Rottolight to light me now. It's reflected into an umbrella. It's on 100% power, which seems a lot, but I feel that that's given me the opportunity to drop the settings down in the camera, keeping the ISO low, and I'm shooting this at 50 frames a second at 1080p. And I feel that it's a comfortable setup. It just feels good. I've got a Kelvin of 4700, which is a nice, not too much red, but it has got a little bit of warmth in there, which it feels good. Now the story behind the EOS is that I bought the Neo 2 first at the show. This is a great little light, but the EOS is 3 of these combined into one light. So you can imagine the size, it's pretty big, but it gives a nice soft LED constant light. Now, the thing that made me buy this light at the show was that you was getting a battery with it, you was getting a charger with it. Now, I wouldn't say they were free, but what I would say is that Rottolight have probably put their prices down and been able to combine the items you need to get out and shoot. So with that, I decided to purchase the EOS as well as the Neo 2. Now, during my conversation on purchasing the item, I was offered many other things free. Just things that I said it in when I was at the photo show. I was just putting pens in, I was putting paper in, you know, with like headed paper, notepads and things like that. I was just grabbing everything I could. I got a free filter system for the Neo 2, and I also got a free filter system for the EOS. What happened was they never had the filters at the show. They was going to have to send them on to me. No problem. Now the reason why I go to the show is so things like this don't happen. The things I need, I can buy there on the day, see them, test them, make sure they're right fit, and 9 times out of 10 they are. So and I always like to go all in. Everything I need I get that day. So I've saved up for these for the year, and then I finally get there and I managed to get these filter rings free. You know, the colours, the reds, the blues, the yellows and everything else. I think it's a 10-pack that fits the EOS. Now the EOS is a bigger light, and they're £50 to buy, and they was throwing them in for me. So I'd got the battery charger, the light and the filter system, along with discounted prices on the Electron triggering system that fits on top of the Fuji. Perfect. It's been a while now, and I'm still waiting. Now, the first time they said they'll send them through FedEx. Well, what happened was I'd waited a week. I decided to email them, did not receive them. They said they'd sent them through FedEx. but they've been in touch with FedEx, and FedEx have said that they can't find my address, that there's 2 addresses with that postcode. Impossible. I've lived here for 30 years. You know, I know my address. So they asked me to confirm it, so I resent the address via the email. They said they tried again to send. Again, FedEx came back, says no, we can't find his address. So I asked them would they send them through Royal Mail. Now this is a week now. This is not just 1 week. It's not like 5 days. It's not 1 working week. It's coming up to 9 days now. I'm waiting, and still nothing. And I know that Royal Mail is spot on. I know my postman. He's a top bloke, and there's never an issue. So what I need is Rottolight. Come on, what's going off? You know, you were quick enough to sell me these things. Come on, please. You know, so what happens if I buy another light? Because I'm thinking on another 2 Neo 2s. So I'll have 3 Neo 2s and an EOS. But where's my confidence? How can I be confident that these things are going to come to me at £200 and odd per light? DJI. I love DJI. I'm recording this on a DJI Osmo Pocket, and the firmware that comes out for it every time, it just makes this thing better and better and better. Now when I was at the show, I wanted a 3.5 microphone adapter. They didn't have any. These things are like rocking horse. So I've decided to take the plunge and ordered one via the DJI website, because all the shops I shop at, you know, Park Cameras, Wex, London Camera Exchange, all the ones that you can think of, they haven't got it in stock. They're awaiting stock. So I said, right, I'm just going to take the plunge because I want this. I've got a few weeks left to go before I go to Cornwall, so I need it for them. So it was 7 to 10 days delivery, but it was £13 delivery for something this big. But you know, I opted for it. I know other people have done it, so I thought, you know, it's got to be right. So I opted in, and the total for a £35 microphone was £48.98. Okay, I didn't want to do it, but I did. Now that was a week ago. Since then, Wex have got them in stock, Park Cameras have got them in stock, London Camera Exchange got them in stock, all at £35 and £2.99 delivery. So I went straight over to the DJI website, cancelled my order, which they refunded straight away, but it will take up to 10 days to show in my bank account. Got one from Wex, and it should be here by Tuesday. Perfect, £2.99 delivery. And I got an email straight away from Wex saying that it's actually been dispatched yesterday, which was the day I purchased it. So let's hope and let's pray that it does get here by Tuesday. I'm pretty sure it will, unless they can't find my address. Right, toy photography. Oh my God, you know, since I've done that job for the guy where he wanted everything putting on his website, all his photographs, he wanted everything for all his Star Wars figures, all his action men. You know, this guy is a true collector, and it was a great job. It took me a week to actually photograph everything for insurance reasons. I mean, some of these things are worth hundreds of pounds. I can't believe it. And some of the things that this guy is wanting me to do for him, for like poster work, I think I might have just took on a little bit too much here. I need to get really artistic. You know, he's got some of these 1/10 scale automobiles, which are absolutely stunning. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. So that's something else to keep your eye on. Let me know what your thoughts are about toy photography. I mean, on them rainy days, what else can we do? It's great just still to shoot. So that's what I'm thinking. Tell me if you think, you know, let's do a video on toy photography. It's something that I'm interested in after doing all this work for this guy. Because I'll tell you what, if I can get some of these images really good, I could probably sell them on. I mean, they're iconic cars, iconic bikes, things like that. So keep posted. Now, XT2 grip, is it essential? In my opinion, XT2 grip is essential because it gives you so much more in camera. Not like the XT3 grip, it basically is just a battery carrier. Doesn't really give you any extra, doesn't do anything else for you except weigh you down a little bit, and it gives you 3 batteries, which is seamlessly clicks over with, you'd never know. Great for weddings, because it's something that you've never got to worry about. But the XT2 grip, that is an important piece of equipment that I feel that every wildlife photographer, sports photographer, wedding photographer needs. Not so much your landscapes, keep it light, take your time. All it does is it's going to stop you from having to change batteries when it comes to landscape, but it'll give you a boost if you're using it for wildlife, sports photographer, anything like that. So for me, yeah, it's essential. If you can pick one up second hand for around £150, get it. Photo tiles. Now, don't go rushing in yet, because I've literally only just found this. Let me get my app up. What's it called? It's called Free Prints Photo Tiles. Now, I don't know how good they're going to be, but what you do is you make 8x8 slides. You can have one free, one a month. You just pay for the P&P. So I've ordered my first 4, getting one free with free P&P. It's come to £24, and I'm going to start filling this wall behind me with places I've been and places that I'm going. So every time I've been to a place and took a photo, like the Cornwall shoots I'm doing, that's going to be all on here, starting way back. This is why I've done the boat picture, because I feel that it's really nice, and I didn't want to overdo the images. So if you wanted a massive picture, you could have, say, a 16 by 16 or 16 by 8 tiles, and it's just going to make one massive picture. So take a look, let me know your thoughts, and if you're already using it, let me know your thoughts. It looks really good, but let me get my 4 first, and then we'll go over this, see what they're like. I think it's a great idea, especially because it's going to be like a memory wall. So I'm going back to when I was in Vegas, and we photographed Vegas, and we went to the Hoover Dam, things like that. And I'm going to put them on there, along with eventually try and fill this wall, and this wall is a big wall. And that's about it. So the only thing I've really got left in the bag is just to mention the upcoming video that I'm hoping to get done for the transition I made from full-time employee to a working photographer. Now, when I bumped into one or two of you guys at the show, at the photography show, you was asking me, would it be possible to do a video such as this? And I feel that it'd only be right to do that. You know, one of the main things it takes to be a full-time photographer, leaving a full-time employment job, is the biggest pair of balls you'll ever have, because it is a frightening thing. What I did was I got 8 months worth of work. The plan was to get 12 months worth of work, but I couldn't wait anymore. I was just so ground down from being employed. It was just taking its toll mentally and physically. So let's go over the bullet points. Cornwall, I really need your help, advice on places to visit and see in Cornwall. Like I say, I've got St Michael's Mount, I've got the tin mines, the one where it's looking out over the cliff. If you know the name, again, put it down. I need to know information about where I can find these things to shoot. I'll give you a shout out when I'm there if I go to that specific place. So thank you for that. Again, Rottolight, you know, come on guys, get me my filters. You know, don't stop dragging your feet now. DJI, the microphone, I'll let you know how things go once I get hold of it. It should be here by Tuesday. Today's Saturday. XT2 grip, essential. The boat picture, again, the wall, we're making the wall, but this is going to be one of the pictures that and I love this picture. And do you know what, it was one I've gone back to, never did it before, just left it. But it's weird how when you go back to a picture and you restart editing it, and it all falls into place. Sometimes you can overdo it. Sometimes it's best to walk away, come back another time. Working photographer is coming soon. With that said and done, guys, don't forget, leave a comment. The hardest thing about photographer is the effort you put in, and get out and shoot. You know you want to. Cheers guys, see you soon.